My family during the quarantine, Ashley.
Okay. Good evening, Gavaliers, Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. After 2 weeks in quarantine, I did a little self reflection on everything that happened. I look back on before the quarantine and everything I took for granted fresh air, even the regularity of school.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and Gavaliers. My name is Krishita, and today I'll be talking about online school, or as our teachers may like to call it, distance learning, and my experience during this tough time and the pros and cons of this different education system. So we have been in this whole distance learning or online school thing for almost 3 weeks now. So it's our third week now, and it's about to end. And I think so far we are kind of starting to get used to it. I know I am getting used to it now. So let me first talk about my experience. So far, I feel that it's pretty simple and straightforward because our teachers are giving us detailed instructions and feedback. So it's not like we have too many questions. That's how it is for me right now. I think it's also fun and flexible because I can do it at any time I want, which does kind of like give me a break in between. It's not like normal school where you have class.
Evaluating your speech with a 3-2-1 method. 3 things that I liked, 2 things where there's room for improvement, and 1 thing that you did really well.
Thank you, Mrs. Quizmaster. One pro of online school was that you can do whatever, you can like do the assignments whenever you want, so the time is flexible. And the con is that you can't meet any of your friends and you can't like talk with them physically. Thank you.
Have any of you heard equity versus equality? Equality means that everyone is treated exactly the same, but equity means that everyone is treated the way they need to be treated. It means that if a child just lost a member of their family, they should be treated with a little leniency. And it means if a child has just immigrated to Canada, that they be given an extra hand at English when marking the paper. Having equity means that not everything is equal but fair. It is some things computers have not mastered, and I believe they never will.
You refuted, you listened to what the first speakers were saying, you took notes of it, and you actually refuted what they were saying, and you used facts to back that up. So I that's definitely by far the best debate you have done.
One thing you have to realize is that computer learning doesn't mean that there is zero person-to-person contact. In fact, you can actually have more person-to-person contact with computer learning. Through things like live chats with experts who are actually more equipped to teach you than the teachers in class. For example, this Zoom call we're on right now is a great example of this. And the people you actually contact can be much more experienced and much more reliable in teaching you the subject you are trying to learn, rather than teachers who try to focus on multiple subjects and are not necessarily experts at all of these subjects.
You're such a smart, intelligent young man. You know, the way the choice of words and the research that he has put into this thing,